Got Chicago. Only way to keep calm is trouble wars. Have a screen, man. Paul for the penitentiary. I'm over here sitting with my friend Denise. She's sitting over here. She said she want me to do a video, and she like I send her videos to her. And yeah, happy Valentine's Day to people. Celebrate Valentine's Day. But I love God. Then love is a past attraction to another person. So yeah, because some people say they love you, but they put you in the ground, they give you flowers. But see, a lot of people try to control people. That's not love. What is a friend? Person know, like, and trust. See, and there's literature it tells how many men and women speak love with their lips and believe what they say, so they can have lust or dark corner of their minds. So yeah, guard your affection. King Solomon said in Proverbs. He said, and I'm going to the Bible now. It says, it is better eat soup with somebody you love, eat a steak with somebody you hate. He said, two is in love, this should be happy water for dinner. So I've been in there's a lot of people, like I've seen a guy come and told me, Mike, I killed my girl, but I tell him to turn himself in. See, people, they say they love you, but they try to control you. You know what I'm saying? And see, me, being from a lifestyle, I was a playboy once in a while when I was a young man, because I had a lot of girlfriends, but today I found happiness come from within. So I don't have to be happy on Christmas. Valentine's Day is cool, it's good. But like I said, I'm in love with my meditations. I'm in love with my God, because He commanded the sun. See, the women disappeared like floating clouds when I wasn't slim and trim and I wasn't wearing Italian-made suits and looking like I used to look. But today I do get chose, but today I can make, I don't have to react, what I'm saying? Because it's more women in this world than there's men, because the men are being incarcerated due to the lifestyle, and then you got some men that want to be women, so it's like drag queens going around here. So yeah, uh, like I say, so be your own best friend, so I like me today, what I'm saying, I'm my own best friend. I enjoy people, but when I'm by myself, I'm happy when alone. So yeah, yeah, it's Valentine's Day today, but I treat myself good, I'm happy when alone. I enjoy looking in the mirror. I'm my best friend. What I'm saying, I could be when I walk in the room, I walk in with self-esteem because I don't drink, I don't drug, I don't gamble, I don't chase women. I used to have 2 cars, 3 girlfriends. I was caught up in a lifestyle being a player. But see, but then I learned because see, everybody can't be when a woman and they leave your eyes, it should leave your mind. But nowadays, people they what they do now, Denise. They be watching what the woman doing. See, if you got to watch what a woman doing, that ain't your woman. Like I said, once they leave your eyes, they're supposed to leave your mind. So you got to learn how to detach. The word called detachment. Detach with love. Like when the birds they raise they let them fly. You know what I'm saying? So if you got to see what somebody doing, it ain't meant to be. See, so rejection is God protection. Like I said, I didn't, what I'm saying, I didn't had, I done worked in places like Arlene Wilson Modeling Agency, so I've seen the models come in and out. And guys come on my job, they said, man, they said, man, how you work here? I said, after you see that, you get used to it. A lot of stuff don't excite you when you come from a lifestyle of having those Beyonce before they look like Beyonce. I had the girls in the 70s, I had the cars, I jumped on jets. I wore Italian-made suits. I was slim and trim, Korean karate. Girls calling me cute, you know what I'm saying? So excessive devotion to chase pursuing things leads to insane excitement, So it ain't about, it's about being your own best friend, like I say, so I don't put the guard your affections. That's what King Solomon's Proverbs said. Be careful who you like. You know what I'm saying? I was in love with cars. I had 2 cars. I was in love with my cars. But they started breaking down on me. So, but see, God was always going to be there. So, Mike Scott, Chicago, prayer meditations. If one wears shoes, the pebbles in the road will not harm his feet. If one remains calm under any condition, the pebbles of life will not cause you pain. Now, I read that meditation probably about 38, 70 years ago, and it's still inside me because I fell in love with that meditation because it keeps me inspired, you know. And I don't put expectation on people, places, or things, you know. I worship God. You can't worship because you can worship. You can start worshiping money. Yes. Money can become your God. You can dream about money like I used to do and wake up broke. Or a woman can be your God. You know what I'm saying? But God has to be my God. So God can be, I pray and meditate. I raise my heart and mind to God every day, and I'm enjoying life today. I'm out here, sitting here before I go to work because, I like working. Some people don't want to work. Lazy man stays in bed like Hedge door saying he can't work. It might be lying on the road. So I'm a Scorpio. Scorpio don't kiss and tell, but what I'm saying? I'm a Scorpio, but I had one of my friends back in the '70s, and I got off of drugs. It was back in the '70s. I told her, she got off of drugs. She fell in love with me, and I laid in the bed. She brought me money, right? You hear me? Kept my gas tank full. I stayed in the holiday. There was a Marriott on Michigan Avenue, and I was a young man. Because she was in love with me. People use love to manipulate people's minds. The person I love you. So guard your affections. So I don't love anything that that's going. I don't love anything that has control over me. See, God was there always and always going to be there. Forget forever and ever. You know what I'm saying? So I trust in God. I don't, because like I said, from experiences of seeing my stepfather, when the women went to work, my stepfather was having, I saw him go inside women's houses. So sometimes women are the biggest players out there. You know what I'm saying? They could be in a relationship when they're at work and you won't know about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how cold the game is. So I trust in God. I can't trust in nothing, so that's why you have to let things go. Like that mirror, you walk in that mirror, like I said, you reflect. Once you walk from that mirror, it's gonna let you go. That's how your mind gotta be. You gotta anything that you can't walk away in 5 minutes, you're a slave to it. See, so out of sight, out of mind. So I'm happy. I'm my own best friend. I'm enjoying life today. Chicago's a good city, no matter what's going on. Wickedness in high places. The peace to come from God. It don't come from material possessions, jumping on just things of the world. The peace that come from God pass all understanding. See, the world can't give it to me. Happiness comes from within. The inner self is the true self. What lies behind me, what lies before me are small matters compared with what lies within me. It's what's inside you. A wise man carries possession within. A book called Still Wisdom. I love it. See, I say I love it because I'm attached to it as meditation because it keep me on the right path. To the educated man's man with certain spiritual qualities, which makes him calm in adversity and happy when alone. Happiness is not a result of wealth and luxury, but spiritual understanding. Wealth is what you think of it. One man streaming rich in money and possession, but poor in freedom is constantly watched. So a king esteems his own country, a wise man wherever he goes. The rich man knocks at the wise man's door. The wise man don't knock at the rich man's door. King Solomon had 700 wives, 300 girlfriends. The richest wise is king. He said, to be wise is good, to be rich, in fact, is better. You can get anything by the wisdom of money, but being wise has many advantages. So it's about wisdom. It's to cling to wisdom, she will protect you. Love her, she'll guard you. It's a her, right? So wisdom is a her. So make wisdom your possession. So happy is a man that finds wisdom. A wise man's fun is being wise, and fool's fun is being bad. So it's cool to be a square. The slow lane is the best lane. So my Scott, Chicago. Pray to be calm and let nothing upset me. I pray to not allow those by me spoil my peace of mind. I pray to be calm in the midst of storms. I pray to have no fear. The wind cannot shake the mountains. You hear that? Nothing can seriously upset you if you're walking with God. See, the wind cannot shake the mountains. Psalms, my mother gave me this Bible. Those who trust in the Lord are steady as Mount Zion, unmoved by any circumstance. Steady means being calm. So I'm not, I had women walk in the room and have sex with a man try to hurt me, but that didn't faze me. See, everybody came from a lifestyle of pimp and play. Well, can you see a woman that you love with go in the room and turn dates in front of your eyes and not be and be able to, see? So everybody ain't built for that lifestyle. They can't detach their emotion, their mind from what's going on with the ladies. See, so that's what I'm saying. So everybody talk good game, but when you come from a lifestyle that I come from, you know what I'm saying? So I got to live two lives in one lifetime. I'm 64 years old. I've seen a lot of stuff in my eyes from the 60s, West Side. I've seen everything. I've seen everything, Skid Row. I've seen, so you know what I'm saying? So I'm cutting hair on my ears. Sorrow looks back, worry looks around, faith looks up. Fear is a dark room, develop negatives. Fear, I don't watch the news. I don't know who does the news, but I meet people. I like talking to people, communicating with people around me. So yeah, I'm Mike Scott, Chicago. I enjoy my life today. Life unfolds in a great sheet called time, and once finished, it is gone forever. I seize the moment. I'm on borrowed time. I'm not a dinosaur. You know, dinosaurs are gone. Butterflies are still here because butterflies change, right? Confucius said one must change, be constant, happiness, and wisdom. So my life has changed, you know. So I enjoy. I worked at, like I said, I worked at. I've seen models come in and out all day long when I had my first job doing security, you know, and some prettiest girls in the world was coming in and out, you know, and so I got used to that. You know, you get used to everything. It's like when I worked at Church's Fried Chicken. You hear me on 147. Check this out. I worked at 147 and Boulevard, Church's Fried Chicken. And I had so much chicken, you get tired of chicken. So you had to go to Burger King. So you get used to a lot of stuff, you know, and then it doesn't excite you no more. So like I say, you know, a lot of things that used to excite me don't excite me today. So like I say, wisdom excites me because I get I get a charge anytime I'm studying meditation and I'm putting it into the work. Because the world is a world of art of war, is a world of deception. And I deal with smoke screens, mirrors, traps, facades, images, and illusions. That's why Japanese proverb talks about happiness stands beside the ugly. People that's not really pretty got more peace in their life because they're not into that trying to put on the makeup on, trying to put this facade on every day. You know, because they content with their self. When you're trying to get into an image or trying to be the the number one this and that, it messes you up. That's why they had the models jumping out a couple of times. Models that jumped out the buildings, because they found out that something's still missing. I don't care how good you look, that's why you got to go inside and find out your mind got to be sharp, So I pray and meditate. I keep my mind, I keep moving, I keep praying and stay in action. Mike Scott down here talking to this lady Denise because I sent her some video because I'm trying to, communicate with people because nowadays, people don't go to work, they don't move around, they're living in this virtual world. So I'm on my way to work right now, Mike Scott.